Hey, welcome to WACTS. This week I'm covering what I did from October 6th to October 11th, 2015. This is episode 36. This week Liz's grandmother and mom, so her mom's mother and her mother, were both up to visit, which was great. That was particularly cool because Liz's mom, of course, is the first person who's had the opportunity to see Alistair at one particular age, in her case pretty much when he was born, and then, you know, not see him for a little bit and now be coming back almost 2 months later, and for her to get to see those changes is really cool. It just reminds us also of how much he's changed. You know, I've got this this picture on my phone still, and it's crazy how much he has changed from that very like narrow-eyed little squash ball that you know, my wife gave birth to almost 2 months ago. Time really does fly. But yeah, really great to have them up. You know, it's really cool spending time with Liz's family because they are so calm and like just take great pleasure in very simple things, conversation, good food, you know, those kind of rituals, and it's very different from my kind of usual frantic nature of wanting to do 500 things at once, so that was healthy for me. And we had a great day yesterday in Cold Spring. It was a beautiful, beautiful fall day. Today was too. I didn't get to go outside as much today, just a couple quick walks with Sadie, but we got to walk around Cold Spring, and I got to have what will probably be my last ice cream of the year from Moo Moo's Creamery. I got a cherry vanilla with what else was on it? The cinnamon, no, the caramel, no, what was it? I got the cherry vanilla, 1 scoop of cherry vanilla, 1 scoop of salted caramel, and covered it in rainbow sprinkles, because why not? And I had the realization that, you know, when you want to have 2 scoops of ice cream, a waffle cone actually makes a lot more sense than a sugar cone because it's a lot bigger. I always preferred a sugar cone when I was a kid because it felt more sturdy and more substantial, but sugar cones are a lot tinier. There's a fun fact about ice cream, but we had a great time going around the shops and all that, and I'll be talking about this maybe in the TV section a little bit, but I'm also watching the new season of The Affair, and that's really interesting because part of that takes place in Cold Spring, and it's kind of like, oh wow, she's over at the apothecary, and she's having food at the Foundry Cafe, and the waitress is saying she makes $7.50 an hour, but I don't think that's true because most waiters and waitresses make the minimum wage for them, which, you know, is less than minimum wage. Totally random. Why is all this going in the intro? Who knows? It's after midnight on Sunday the 11th, so I guess it's technically the 12th now. Is that right? Yeah, it's the 12th. Hey, actually, it's 12/12/12 right now. That's pretty cool. But things are going well, I'll say that. I'm not super, super tired, but we're going to talk about baby stuff and all that coming up. So let's get to it. Ba-boom.